Good morning, everyone. It's Christine. So let's talk about sensory battles today and my little ninja. Yep, I have a little ninja. He is 3. And sometimes my little ninja needs to shadow me because my little ninja likes to get into mischief. Mischief? Is that how we say it today? Anyways, he is quite the stealthy little thing. And sometimes he's so quick-wit, he says stuff that gets kids going unintentionally. So I'm going to tell you about a couple things that happened yesterday, and then I'm going to tell you about what we made with our sensory battles to help with the emotions in our safe spot. So my little ninja yesterday was with me, and I had to settle down a child, and my little ninja went back to his seat for lunch, and the child I settled down, we had to make some changes on his clothing, and he walks out, and my little ninja says, "Oh my goodness, your shirt is huge." And I'm like, here we go. And I'm like, shh, don't say anything, because I knew my little ninja was gonna set off my friend unintentionally. And I'm like, friend, we're not gonna talk about it, just eat your lunch. So my little ninja sometimes doesn't even know what he's saying, but he's to the truth. He's like, says what he sees. So my sensory battles are gonna help when we've got some kids sometimes that get set off to calm them down. So then yesterday afternoon, I have one of my kids that was outside running around, and my little ninja was with me because he didn't make some good choices. And like I said, he's 3, so he's not filtered. So I had a kid that fell, and he had on his leg, he had like 2 specks. Like he barely fell, he had a little bit of scrapes, they were barely even bleeding. And my little ninja's next to me, and he says, "Let me go look at that." And the little boy says, "You can look at my boo-boo." So my little ninja looks down at his boo-boo, and he goes, "Oh my goodness, it's huge." Now remind you, the little boy's barely even crying. So I have my little ninja who tells him that his boo-boo is huge, and now my boy is bawling, and I am like, really? I said, "Little ninja, get over here. You need to stay by me." And he's one that, like I said, he's so dramatic. He brings it higher than the level that it is, but it's so comical sometimes because I'm like, really? Did you really need to get him going? So I'm going to show you my sensory battles that we make for our safe spots in our classrooms. These are the set I took for my preschool classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and show you them. So these ones are made with glitter. So this one is gold, and this is my silly guy. So when you get your kids into your safe spots, or if they're having a moment, if you have a sensory area, or you can take them to calm down, this is the silly one. And we actually have on a wall a poster that goes with them that we can talk and discuss, and I have the sensory dolls too to go with it, with all the emotions. So this is my silly one, and this one's just gold, and it's just regular water. There's no food coloring or anything. We use these to calm the kids down, so this is one of my bottles. Then we have Happy. Now this one does have food coloring in it. This one is red. So we have Happy and red. So we actually do have the pictures on it. Now one of mine I have does not have the pictures because obviously one of the kids took it off, so we've got to fix it. But we make sure that when we're trying to calm the kids down, we ask them to take the bottle that they're feeling. So this is my Wow. So this is green, and it has green glitter in it. And then this is my other one. This one, I'm pretty sure this was sad and they took it off. They were probably really sad that day. Could have been mad too, I don't know. This is my silver. These are beautiful. My kids love glitter. They like the calming sticks. They like I Spy. The other day I showed the I Spy stuff I did for the littles in the under 2 classroom. But these are my sensory bottles. So I brought in 4 today. So the kids like them. Like I said, they get to pick which ones they like or the colors. Sometimes they're drawn to the pictures, sometimes they're drawn to the colors, but we use these in our safe spot to help talk to kids about emotions. So sometimes they're gonna pick the dolls, and sometimes they're gonna actually pick the glitter bottles. So we have glitter bottles in the sensory spot. I highly recommend making these. These ones are actually made out of just the Gatorade bottles. So we use different types of bottles. I've got some more I'll show later on this week, but these are made out of the Gatorade bottles. And then this one is actually, they just sealed it. You can see it. They sealed it with the glue gun, and it looks like, sometimes they put underneath it other types of glues that are gonna seal even better. But I like this. The kids have not been able to pull it off, the one we used. I'll have to ask which one this was, because I'm wondering if they're putting something else over it. Sometimes they seal them really good. Sometimes they use duct tape. But the kids are not able to break these open. Now these ones are thicker than the smaller bottles I used the other day. And then we use core bottles, and I'll show you that later on this week. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you learned something new. And I wonder if you guys all have little ninjas at your center that like to tell it how it is and get the other kids going sometimes unintentionally. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you have a way to keep your kids calm and your family too. Bye.